Alright, so it's been a while since I made my last match card video, which was back in November. This time will be it's WrestleMania 32. I could not miss this. Spent a lot of time making these match cards, put a lot of work into them. So let's get to it. Let's see if you guys enjoy them. Comment down below as to what your views are, what your match card should be, and your questions. Alright, so let's get to it. So match card number one for the IC Championship. Kevin Owens defending his title in a ladder match, a six-man ladder match. In my opinion, I think this year should not be an eight-man. I think it should be back down to a six-man. Kevin Owens versus Neville versus The Miz versus Sami Zayn versus Dolph Ziggler versus The Big Show. Now, I think I've heard a lot of reports right now saying that The Big Show has sustained some sort of injury during a house show live event. Apparently, it should be. I think it's quite serious, but I think I heard this morning that Big Show is said to be fine and that he will be competing in a match at WrestleMania, but we're not sure what match it could be. In my opinion, I think there are a lot of thoughts right now saying that probably that because I think last week on Friday he was in a match against Kevin Owens, and it was said to be quite personal, because Kevin Owens, standing for KO Mania, KO, and Big Show's move was pretty much KO, and that he will KO the hell out of Kevin Owens. So that was said to be quite funny, and I think that if this match progresses on to WrestleMania, we can have a multi-title match with Kevin Owens and the rest of the five men. I think last year's was very, very good. It was very entertaining, and a way to kick off WrestleMania was great, with Daniel Bryan winning the title. So that's it. I think that should be the match that should kick off the entire show. Match number two, The New Day versus the League of Nations. Now, this match, I think that this has been teased for quite some time now, since Fastlane. We're not really sure who could it be that is going to be the competitors, because there's four members in the League of Nations. I'm guessing that it could be a 3-on-3 elimination match to establish the New Day's face turn. I think it should be the entire New Day, all three members versus Rusev, Sheamus, and Wade Barrett. Now, Wade Barrett is said to be leaving the company after June or July, so give him this chance for WrestleMania and just make him a good competitor in the match. Make him valuable, make him important, because right now he's doing nothing. That is making the entire team special. He's just completely there to just laugh on with the jokes and say some ruthless things. Just make him as if he is actually doing something for the team. Just don't make him unimportant. That's the thing. So put him in this match and just make him have a good match. Seems a bit harsh, but don't really know what else to suggest. But anyway, match number three, I think it should be for the United States Championship, Kalisto versus Ryback. Now, this past Monday on Raw, we saw this huge confrontation between Kalisto and Ryback suggesting that teams put you down. They lower you down despite you being champion. Forget this entire Lucha Dragons team and just be yourself. Trust no one. Pretty much trust no one. And the fact that Ryback said that he respects Kalisto establishes the fact that he's not entirely a cowardly heel. He's just a ruthless, dominant heel. So I'm quite excited to see what the company do to Ryback. Are they gonna turn him into some sort of monster? I hope they do, because Ryback right now has not been selling anything, has not been performing very well. So give him this good chance, and do something very creative with him. Do something that will just make him completely unstoppable. So put him in a match against Kalisto at WrestleMania, defeat Kalisto, and just become the next monster, the next beast in the company right now. So I don't think anyone can really perform against Brock Lesnar, but at least we can try. Let's just try. And let's see how this match goes. The big guy versus the United States champion. Your thoughts, your comments down below. I believe it's match number 4. I'm not very sure. Yeah, match number 4 right now. Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles. Now, I'm not very sure as to what match we can call this. And no holds barred. A street fight. A loser leaves the company. some sort of match type stipulation, we can call it, but it's going to be match number 4 between AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. All the matches that we've had um, with, but I'm not really sure. But I'm not really sure as to what match they can call this. I've heard some reports that Jericho will be staying with the company after WrestleMania towards May. Excuse me, and so I'm not entirely sure as to what match we can call it, but every match that they've had was great. I really enjoyed it, so it's good that they are progressing on with this rivalry. I love the fact that Jericho cut his promo last night on SmackDown, talked about AJ and Y2 AJ and the fact that they were special and that AJ has ruined it completely. So I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy that this rivalry is continuing on, and we'll see what happens at WrestleMania. I just hope that they use Jericho very, very well because he is a great heel. He's got a great heel persona. So let's see what happens next. Match number 5, I believe it is. I think that this match is going to be great. Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. Originally, they were thinking of Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, but the fact that Becky Lynch has been performing very well, I disagree with this. I think, in my opinion, no, do not judge me. It's my opinion after all. I'm not a very huge fan of Becky Lynch. I think that the matches that she's been having with Sasha Banks and Charlotte not been very impressive. She's been botching a lot of things. She's not been performing very well, in my opinion. So I don't really understand as to why they should give her another shot at the Divas title. On the other hand, Sasha Banks is the future of Divas division. Her along with Charlotte, I thought that this match could have been amazing if it was a singles match between Sasha and Charlotte. Even better, make it an Iron Man match. Make it a 30-man Iron Man match. A 30-minute, Iron Man match. Just, completely go crazy with this. WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania. This is the grandest stage of them all. If this was a singles match in an Iron Man 30-minute, this would have been the steal. This would have been the show stealer. Completely. So, yeah. A triple threat match seems to be a bad idea for me. Unless Becky Lynch turns heel, then we can understand as to how this and why this happened. Match number 6, I believe it is. I'm not very good at keeping count at this. Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose in a no-holds-barred street fight match. In my opinion, at least this match is better than Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar. I'm glad that they have moved that away and put that at Roadblock instead. But still, Brock Lesnar should deserve a worthy opponent, not someone who is the future, at least the future of this company, Dean Ambrose. I am not taking anything away from Dean Ambrose, but I just believe that he is not the right choice to face Brock Lesnar, despite it still not even being Braun Strowman or Bray Wyatt. At least he is much better than Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. I mean, imagine if that would have happened. In my opinion, I think this match will be a very entertaining match. Just a bit confused as to if it's a no holds barred or a street fight. Gonna see a lot of suplexes. Gonna see a lot of that theme of never backing down or just staying up, and always having that willpower from Dean Ambrose. Not taking anything away from Brock Lesnar. I think he's one of the best. I think probably my favorite of right now in the company, despite being a part-timer. This match should be very, very fun to watch. Alright, so match number 7. This is going to be very, very fun. Actually, this should be quite fun to talk about. Which match should be the main event of this year's WrestleMania? Shane McMahon versus Taker inside Hell in a Cell, or Reigns versus Triple H? In my opinion, number 7 and the co-main event, not the actual main event, Triple H versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I know what you're thinking. I think that right now is that we have been pretty much it's been so predictable ever since December that this match is going to be the main event of WrestleMania. This match is going to be the match that ends WrestleMania night. The last match of the night will be Reigns versus Triple H. Do I want it to be? Absolutely not, because after what happened 2 or 3 weeks ago, it's completely changed the entire landscape of WrestleMania. It's made it fun again. It's made it worth seeing, which is all about Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. Which brings me to the last match, which I think should be the main event of the entire WrestleMania. Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell. Alright, so let's talk about this. This should be fun. I think that this match says it all. The stipulation says it completely all. If Shane wins this match, he gets control of the entire company. He gets control of Raw, SmackDown, possibility of bringing back the brand extension. He gets it all. No Vince, no Triple H, no Stephanie. But if Shane loses, the entire, possession of the company goes towards Vince and his daughter, Stephanie. So this is a big match, a big game changer of the entire pay-per-view, because before this match even happened, before this match even, was even announced, I was not looking forward to WrestleMania. I was like, all right, after Fastlane, Reigns is gonna main event WrestleMania, and that's it. But there we go. Shane McMahon's completely come back, and he has changed the entire match and match card of WrestleMania by putting himself in a match with Taker. So very happy to see this, but I hope that this match should be the main event, because it gives away a lot. If it's not the main event, then it's not worthy of being a main event, and it's not worthy of Shane winning this match and being in control of the entire company. Because I believe a theory is that if Shane McMahon versus Taker is the main event of WrestleMania, then Shane is going to win the match. If Shane McMahon versus Taker is not the main event of this year's WrestleMania, then Taker is going to win the match. Your thoughts, your comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.